Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to my morning live. Uh, Welcome to the morning live. I have to see what the hell is going on. I need to get that part back. How y'all doing? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Thank you all for tuning in on this morning. Happy Friday to everybody. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Come on in. um, Come on in. Good morning. You already know. Get those likes up. When you liking, you need to be speaking. If you speaking, you need to be liking. Good morning, everybody. Give me a minute. I'm gonna shout your names out. Trying to get some stuff situated here. This way. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning, Princess Diana. Keisha Boo, Money Gang Gang, Due Process. Oh man, y'all missed last night. AD from Brooklyn. Nah, I'm about to air Angelo ass out this morning. Get him the replay of last night. How about that? That's what I'm finna do. Man, we Dave, you digging me? Wish, what's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Sweet Tooth, listen, nobody's fool. What's up? Shout out to nobody's fool. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Lordy, what's up, man? If y'all missed last night was off the chain. I done brought the fox out the fucking hole. I done brought Angelo out the hole, y'all. That nigga was so heated. That nigga had to do a whole IG about me. Oh, man. If you ain't see last night, y'all go on my other channel and go watch it. That nigga wanted me to come on this live last night. No, nigga. You want to holler at me, you come over here. We ain't going over there. And I invite the whole team troop over here to come. If they do any of that disrespect, they got to go. Last night was off the meters. What's up, Yvette? Yeah, man. Last night, ooh-wee. Man, y'all should stay. I got people still watching it right now. I lit a fire out their ass. Ooh, man. Ooh, man. Thank you, God, for this Friday. Just, certain things be killing me and be blowing me. Tori, if you missed last night, man, that nigga, that nigga was on fire. I'm gonna get him a replay of last night, man. Last night was off the meters. Let me say something real quick, y'all. Hold on. Y'all come on in, speak to your neighbor. Make sure when you speak, get those likes up. Show that you support the channel. You rock with the channel, all that stuff. Them motherfuckers be scared of that nigga, man. I don't live in fear. I don't live in fear. The only person I fear is God. I don't fear man. I don't fear man. I don't fear man. They're scared of Angelo. I ain't scared of nobody. You know, it's one thing to threaten people with the feds and RICO Act and all that old shit. I'm not R. Kelly. I don't have shit to do with none of that shit. I don't know R. Kelly. I don't know none of them niggas. I don't know none of them niggas. None of them. I ain't scared of none of them. Period. They scared. They want motherfuckers to be in fear. fuck out of here. Yeah, they want a motherfucker to live in fear. Let me put y'all up to par. Divine Light did a live, right? And she did a live that possibly criminate all these motherfuckers, clickbait ass niggas, even Levi. Levi, he sit up there and said on the live that it's not against the law. If he said if he was to sit in front of his window and fantasize about sleeping with a 13-year-old, it's not against the law. This what Levi said out his mouth last night. That's what he said. So what I'm finna do a replay of last night. And that nigga went on IG. I don't know what he said. Somebody go send me the screen record. But I was on his ass last night because it kills me and it really cringes me. Thanks for the cash out. You know who you is. It cringes me and it really kills me every time he called R. Kelly a pedophile. Every time he called Angelo called R. Kelly a rapist. He fucks little girls. It cringes my spirit because as a grown man, the title of the live is I would never respect Angelo as a man or a father. And let me explain to you all why. Every time he called R. Kelly a pedophile and y'all king. That's not my motherfucking king. God is my king. God is my ruler. So I think you got that word twisted, homie. Now you may be the king of Team Truth, but God is my king. I want to set that record straight. Okay? And every time he always say he does this to little girl, he likes little girl. And I look at Azriel being around R. Kelly for 3 to 4 years with the consent of the parent. What that makes you, you know, what that makes him. If R. Kelly's a child molester, then you a child molester, Angelo. If he a pedophile, then you a pedophile. Everything you called R. Kelly or alleged R. Kelly is, that's you. Because you put your daughter in a pedophile situation. You put your daughter in a rapist situation. You consented a letter to Valerie Payton, who you never met. That's why I don't respect you as a parent. And you talk that bullshit as a man, so I can't respect you. From a search. I can't respect you as a man. You put your daughter in that situation. If R. Kelly is a monster, a rapist, why would you allow your daughter to be in that situation? And you always screaming R. Kelly is a grown ass man. Your daughter was a child. Well, the flip side of that is he was a grown ass man, allowing a child to make grown ass decisions. You ain't got to say amen, just say ouch. He was a grown ass man, allowing his daughter to make grown up decisions. Why you couldn't make grown up decisions for your child instead of letting your child rule you both as parents? Your wife said she was rebellious. We all saw that she was rebellious. She said you knew where she was. So if R. Kelly's a pedophile, you know where your daughter was. She said, don't even stunt. You already knew that she was well taken care of. And I say this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. What you put out in these YouTube streets will come back to haunt you to make motherfuckers question your truth and your lies. If your daughter needed help, why you didn't take her to get no help instead of to an R. Kelly concert? And I'll let that ponder for you all. If you knew your daughter was fucked up about to submerge her in the water, why you ain't take her to get no mental help instead of an R. Kelly concert? I'm just saying. And people want to get mad at me. Then I guess me spitting the facts, he goes on IG last night and do a fool. I don't know what he said, to the point that he wanted me to come in, but I listen, I ain't got no reason to come over there. The same way Team Truth came over here and ran back and told you and called you, you could bring your ass over here and call this phone and talk to me like a man, not no little boy. Because you're not going to make me believe everything you say is facts, and everything that's going on with R. Kelly is false. See, Angelo wants to be the ruler of YouTube. He wants to be the ruler of everybody's mind to feeling that Azriel was in harm's way. She's 17. I'm gonna break this down to you all again because I don't think y'all get the full message. If R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, would have did any type of business deal with Angelo Clary, this would never be no Lifetime. This would never be no She Was 17. He wouldn't have never gave a fuck. R. Kelly wanted money. Angelo wanted money off of R. Kelly because his daughter was in R. Kelly presence. And they keep on screaming he was supposed to have been teaching her music, doing music with her. But there was no contract. There was nothing set in stone that it's mandatory that R. Kelly do something with your daughter. When your daughter turned 18, she basically just said, fuck you. And she said it before the world, but in a respectful way. She said she felt she was grown and she didn't have to report to you. She was living at that time enjoying her vacation in a penthouse in New York. These her words. So why do people knock me because I repeat the words that comes out of the horse's mouth? Why people don't want to face reality? She said it. So people get mad because I re-educate their ass, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't educated, and they want to hate R. Kelly so fucking bad that they don't want to hear the truth that's coming out the horse's mouth. Larry mentioned the $250,000 he could have went to sleep and la da 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 da. They're extorting him. They was trying to extort R. Kelly. And then she goes on to say, Dad, don't even act like I was checking in because I was doing my own thing before I even got up with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Facts. So y'all get mad because I'm listening to this young grown woman speak her truth. Your queen, as you say, your queen, Angelo, speak her truth. But then when she say something else about R. Kelly, is that the truth or is that a lie? Is that the truth? Or is that a lie? Your queen, Angelo. You said these queens and these kings. So was your queen telling the truth on the presidents, or was it fabricated? Was your queen telling the truth on the Gayle King talk show, or was that fabricated? When she said you already knew she was well taken care of, well, if you already knew what she was well taken care of, was R. Kelly a pedophile then? Was he a rapist then? When she told you, R. Kelly said, call your parents. Is this your mother number? This your daddy number? Was your queen lying then? Or was she telling the truth? Was R. Kelly a rapist then? Was he a child molester then? What kills me is the name calling when you put your whole daughter in a fucked up situation as a grown up man, as a grown up parent. But nobody, yeah, he said that's his stepchild. But nobody wants to hear this real talk, but they rather hear that bullshit. Listen, I don't give a fuck how many people don't like R. Kelly. And I can respect you if you don't like R. Kelly. But if you can't respect me because I see the bullshit and I call the bullshit out what it is, then I don't give a fuck either. Y'all know respect go hand in hand. We all have an opinion, but they want to make it seem like their opinion are more factual because they don't like R. Kelly than the people who support R. Kelly. They basically don't want R. Kelly to have any fans that believes in his innocence. They don't want nobody. They don't want R. Kelly to have no fans who believe in the bullshit. They don't want nobody to believe in R. Kelly that that's some bullshit lies against him. They don't want nobody to believe that. And when you do have a mind of your own and think for yourself and exercise your First Amendment, then it's when the threats come in and people want to threaten you, kill you, get you set up, get you beat up because you have an own brain to see for your goddamn self on what the fuck is going on. They don't want R. Kelly to have no fans. Angelo was mad because Azriel was checking the bag off of R. Kelly and he wasn't getting a piece of the pie until right now. Let's just keep the shit real, man. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. He was mad because Azriel went in, about to be 18. She said, fuck her daddy, and did her without him. And that shit pissed him off. Let's just keep the shit real. Let's just keep the shit real. She didn't carry out her daddy's plan. She didn't carry out everything that her daddy wanted her to do. That's why he kept saying, I. If she would have did this, I was going to do that. If she'd have did one song with R. Kelly, I would have shot it with my cousin. If she would have never lied to me, I wouldn't be going this hard. So that's safe to say, if R. Kelly would have did any type of business deal with Angelo, this wouldn't be a whole lot of bullshit. Now I need y'all to look at this now. I'm gonna play something this morning in about 8 minutes. And then I want y'all to hear this conversation. Cause see, Angelo was mad because he wasn't getting no money, and Adrielle was living her own life. She was in the right state of mind of what she wanted to do. She was living nice. And Angelo was jealous of that. And its only payback to her was to get him locked up and hopefully he can get her back on his bandwagon. Let's keep it fit. Y'all don't want to hear the real shit. Y'all don't want to hear this real shit. He was that mad at Azriel and R. Kelly that he had to keep pushing that 17-year-old narrative. You know, it's a thing called Plan A, Plan B. He had a Plan A, and if Plan A didn't work, here go Plan B. And he was going to make Azriel pay by getting R. Kelly locked up and her feeling the pain if they was in a relationship. He was going to make Azriel pay and make her get out there and do whatever she got to do to make her own money, but not be able to get that bag no more for R. Kelly. Let's keep it real, man. And that's all he did. He was jealous. He was jealous. He was jealous of Azriel. He was. He was jealous of R. Kelly. He was jealous because he couldn't give his daughter everything she wanted. He couldn't get her titties done. R. Kelly did. He couldn't give her a lavish lifestyle. R. Kelly did. And then they wondering why these young queens run to older men because their fathers ain't shit. Y'all don't want y'all really want real talk? Or y'all really want this fake ass? Oh, she was 17. She wasn't in her right mind. She didn't know what she was doing. Or y'all want to run that, oh, R. Kelly fucks little girls and he does this, da 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 da. She wasn't locked up in no room. She was free to have a phone. R. Kelly got locked up. If a motherfucker locked up and a motherfucker treats you so bad, I need to run for the fucking border. I need to run for the border. But that wasn't the case. Jealousy. They was jealous of R. Kelly lifestyle. They was jealous because these young women liked that R. Kelly. And probably because he couldn't get no young pussy. And I say it again. And probably because he couldn't get no young pussy. I say it again. Probably because he couldn't get no young pussy. Azriel ain't gonna be the first one that fucked the older guy and ain't gonna be the last one to fuck an older guy. It happened to be R. Kelly with the bag. Church is in session. You ain't gotta say amen, say ouch. Yeah, jealous. He was jealous of R. Kelly. He was talking about everything he done, but everything he done, it failed. All the businesses he had, all the LLCs he's had, all the shit he talking about he did, and whoop wop the bam, a millionaire, failed. Because if you was a fucking millionaire, if I was a fucking millionaire, my daughter want to become a fucking singer, whatever, dig this here. You ain't got to be with no another nigga to be no fucking singer. If I got a fucking $1 million and I'm a fucking millionaire, I'll build you a motherfucking studio if I believe in your motherfucking gift. But I'm sorry. I'm just a 49 born in 1971, and I'm not a motherfucking 1990s or 1980s or 2000 baby. So I don't know as a grown man what the fuck I'm talking about and what the fucking game is being ran against Robert Sylvester Kelly. So if he's screaming at me, I was a millionaire and I was with Floyd Mayweather, and you got all these connections and booby the wop the bam, and you telling me I already saw my daughter as a star. Well, why you ain't get your queen a fucking studio if you was a fucking millionaire? And then you get some of the producers to come in and help your queen become that star. But I'm dumb. I'm a bed bug. I need a cash out. Well, if I'm dumb, I'm a bed bug, I need a cash out and all this shit, and why the fuck he go on IG last night? If my words don't mean shit, why the fuck he go on IG last night? If he say he don't feed off into all that, he don't listen to all that, he just let motherfuckers talk. Well, my words must be authentic for a motherfucker to just pop out the Jack in the Box on fucking IG. Yeah. You can't say amen, say ouch. This is why I'm so hot. Because I bring this shit to the forefront and call it the way I fucking see it. He couldn't get nothing off of Azriel while she was around R. Kelly. She didn't carry out his plan, so he got jealous. She didn't carry out his plan when she was around R. Kelly, so he got mad. She didn't carry out his plans, and now he want to get on Lifetime. Now he want to team up with Tim. And then when shit started to get so much sporadically out there, he says he wants to break off from Tim and run the narrative by himself. Tim brought him in. Then he cut Tim off because his daughter is old enough to do what the fuck she want to do with R. Kelly, but he want to run that 17-year-old shit and want to think he go get this big ass cake of pie by himself. Well, it's consequences and repercussions that come behind every scheme that you try to pull. See, y'all, for a man to call another man a pedophile and a rapist because it's allegedly in the world that he likes young girls, blah, 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 never been convicted of anything, got found not guilty. But then you got another man calling another man a rapist, a pedophile, he fucks little girl, da, 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 but he got sex offenses in his background. But everybody want to make excuses for that, but want to call the man a pedophile and a rapist when he was tried in court and was found not guilty. But another nigga got a fucking sex offense, 1, 2, and 3 in their background. Go do your homework. Fact check your shit. Then you want to talk about R. Kelly. And he's a rapist. And he's this. And he's that. He's that. But you put your daughter in a situation. You knew she was a hot girl. You knew what she wanted. Like you said, you knew she wanted to get her breasts done. You knew all that shit. But that's your queen and you couldn't get them done for her? I'm just saying, I'm just talking shit on this Friday. Welcome to my morning live, y'all. I'm the one and only Kevin Terrell, aka DJ Tyson. And I'd like to welcome you all. If you haven't came in and said good morning, I need y'all to say good morning. Let me know you listen to this shit because it ain't gonna get no realer than this. I'm finna give y'all a replay of last night. I'm finna give you a replay of last night. A conversation that some of y'all might have heard and might have not heard, but you need to hear because this is very important to the viewers. See, Larry, Angelo, and Divine Light and the rest of them panelists, they had a conversation. And a lot of them was telling on themselves last night and a setup of our Robert Sylvester Kelly. And a lot of them was talking a lot of shit and showing that they ain't for R. Kelly. Levi with his yes, sir ass. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Levi want to fit in and talk about straddle the fence when this nigga straddling the fence between his cousin and the motherfuckers who want his cousin in jail. Get y'all goofy asses up out of here. So without further ado, let me put this magic on you. Listen to this shit. This is another reason why Levi was mad.
Advocating for my cousin, I was getting an average of 50 to 40,000 views. When these people came on the scene, nobody watches this R. Kelly shit. No one gives a fuck about anyone advocating for him. But I came on the...
See that? He was getting an average of 50 to 40,000 views, and then a chicken-eating nigga, a bed bug, sit back, relax, ain't got to get up and go to work, but goddamn it, got him a crib off Cash App ass nigga come on the scene with a nigga named Deboski come on the goddamn scene, and everybody said fuck R. Kelly. Didn't nobody say fuck R. Kelly. They just said fuck you, nigga. Play it again for y'all. Listen what he say.
Advocating for my cousin, I was getting...
And this is why he's so mad at us, because of what he was getting, and motherfuckers woke up to his shit, put a dent in his shit, woke a lot of people up about his bullshit. You feel me? You feel me? This why Levi is so embedded over by Team Truth. But I want you all to stay your ass right there and listen to this commentary that Divine Light did. Now, get those likes up. This the shit coming out their mouth. And y'all need to hear the setup against Robert Sylvester Kelly on this Divine Light live, how they praise Larry so goddamn much. A nigga who stole for 1.6 million, but they say he's a fucking genius. How do a fucking genius get caught? How do a genius get indicted? How do a genius fool a lot of motherfuckers to making them seem like he against R. Kelly reading his indictment, but ain't read his own goddamn indictment? So he couldn't be that much of a motherfucking genius. And the difference between R. Kelly and Larry is R. Kelly said he didn't do it. He's innocent. Larry said he did it. I did that shit. And he pleaded. He pleaded guilty. That's the difference between them two. So y'all don't try to compare no motherfucking Larry against no motherfucking R. Kelly. He ain't no fucking genius. If he was a genius, he would have never got caught. Stupid asses. Then he bamboozled them. You lied to them. And look, knowing damn well he was fighting a case while he reading another man's case. You're right. I cannot read, but I can read that motherfucking Larry indictment. Bank fraud, 1.6 million. Pleaded guilty.
An average of 50 to 40,000 views. When these people came on the scene, nobody watches this R. Kelly shit. No one gives a fuck about anyone advocating for him. But I came on the scene not based on...
What right does that violate?
It violates due process in the sense that the feds did not launch an investigation.
How does his...
What do y'all think this payment?
Cousin, goddamn it, y'all let me speak now. Listen.
We ain't doing your cousin no way.
I'm not doing nothing.
We ain't doing your cousin no way.
I was joking. Listen, I wanted to define it. Due process is defined. Google it. It says fair treatment through the normal judicial system, especially as a citizen's entitlement. That's the definition right there now.
So what is
okay, so how's his due process violated? Explain specifics.
I was running down the list, but if you want...
Oh, and let me also add, when y'all listen to this shit, it's a lady on Divine panel, because they spoke about, Levi spoke about when they said something about whose 14-year-old P is this, and the lady on there talking about, yeah, I seen the tape. So why the fuck your ass ain't in jail? Since it's supposed to be child pornography. And it's a lady on there saying on the channel that she seen the tape. Huh, bitch? I ain't even seen the fucking tape. What is you talking about? Now listen to this shit. They all some fucking criminal. They criminate their goddamn selves, man.
Says a beautiful point. Her question was impeccable. None of y'all would never answer that.
Okay, I'm about to answer.
Shorty, and he can't answer that. But they made.
I want to answer everything.
They made a whole parade behind it, and you've been justifying this.
I want to answer everything.
You even made Larry the goddamn federal investigation. Because you went, their whole answer was Larry said. Larry ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, what I said was that Larry has a methodology that I understand. And that methodology is to put the cart before the horse. Larry, his whole methodology is the presumption. And he turns presumption into fact and reality. I've known the man for a while, and I understand how he works. Does that make him a bad person? No. It means in order for me to combat Larry, in order for me to combat you, I have to listen to every word. I have to use a certain methodical approach. Now,
Levi, listen to my word.
Yeah.
You know your cousin is guilty.
Giving Larry that much credit, Levi.
Yes.
Oh, Larry's
Larry's the bomb.
Larry,
thank you. We really do, because it got nothing to do with Larry.
All Larry did.
We have our own mind.
Listen
we
to
have
this.
our own chip on our shoulders. It got nothing to do with Larry. So
all Larry did was break it down so that y'all could understand. Everybody on Team Truth, we was already on the same page. See, that's how we work as collective as a whole.
That's
Everybody
right.
pitch in and get to the bottom. So Larry just put it out to help y'all.
Well, if y'all work together as a whole, why was y'all mad because D&D was working as a whole and doing rallies for Robert Sylvester Kelly? But I leave that right there. If y'all was working as a whole, why was y'all so jealous of D&D when we was actually making noise for Robert Sylvester Kelly and getting his name back out there in a different type of light, regardless if it came with the scrutiny, the disrespect, the name callings, it was still getting the buzz to the American people that he still got fucking fans that believed in his innocence. And I truly think Team Truth want everybody to be on their side, and everybody that supports R. Kelly, they want us to be quiet and shut us up. And if they shut us up, oh, you going to feds, and you don't know how serious this case is. Like I don't know how serious this is. Like I don't know this man's life is on the line, but you want me to shut up. The fuck out of here.
Because y'all was listening a lot of things.
You know what I did, Levi, so you understand? I placed every victim at the scene of the crime. There's not one girl in this whole equation that I cannot place with R. Kelly. Do you know that?
Yeah, I understand that, brother.
All of them.
Listen
all the
to
kids
Levi, bitch
was placed at the appropriate time on the scene of the crime.
No, you got some that don't know.
And in some cases, the dildo was the weapon.
Listen, listen now.
I think this shit is a joke.
Every time, go ahead, brother.
What is the percentage of you being on one of them tapes?
Zero.
Oh, damn.
I thought the taste
No, listen, let me be clear on something.
Hey,
Levi,
I appreciate that, bro.
You think I quickly answer that question, right?
Man, look at here.
Well, you can answer yours.
Levi.
I'm trying to go ahead.
Levi,
Yes.
you know R. Kelly is guilty.
Oh
That's
my
why
God.
you're over here.
Because
That's it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I'm over here, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The reason why I even engaged in the debates, you got to understand something about me. I understand that if I were over there doing what they're doing,
You ain't even got to be over
real
here.
names, which I would never do, attacking these young ladies. Listen, y'all have to understand something, man. When I first came on the scene advocating for my cousin, I was getting an average of 50 to 40,000 views. When these people came on the scene, nobody watches this R. Kelly shit.
Yeah,
No one gives
because you
a
was
fuck
a
about
con man,
anyone
nigga.
advocating for him. But I came on the scene with who I am to offer
Reading indictments.
a more decent, which that's who I am, perspective, because my thinking was and is, if people can see that his cousin is a stand-up, decent guy,
The fuck out.
maybe they will at least lean a little bit his way, for one. For two, I understand Angelo's passion, how he feels that's his baby. I understand Larry the grown man. But at the same time, I cannot sit and play chess with them, being emotional. Larry is a genius. I'm telling y'all. No. Listen now. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't even understand.
Larry the man.
Larry's a fucking genius.
He's the man.
He's a genius.
Say it out loud.
He's a genius at disarming people. And him being from the streets and an intellectual, I being from the streets and an intellectual, I'm like, I can play chess with this nigga right here. Okay, let's play chess. Listen, he just told Brooke a minute ago, these were his words, you can play the tape back. He said, well, you can go on YouTube and look at 20 years of what R. Kelly has done.
Yes.
Listen, wait a minute. I had to step. I understand.
I said Wikipedia. I said
that's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna want to hear this.
Yes, ma'am, Keith. Listen. I had to step in and explain to Brooke, this man plays 3-card Molly now. And listen now. That's what he plays. Oh, yeah. He's good at it. He's good at it.
He told them to go do research. That's not nobody trying to play Jedi mind tricks. He said to go do real research.
He said,
Keith, listen. The difference between them and us, Larry has direct access to somebody who chased this man down.
That's right.
And somebody that was there.
Chase R. Kelly down.
No ass to nobody that's telling y'all they was there. Y'all not have one person that admit the truth to y'all about shit.
Conspiracy.
Not even your old ass legally that everybody want to have
conspiracy
bad feelings and sympathy for. I feels no sympathy for grown ass people. I don't give.
And this is why I say I feel no sympathy for a grown ass man who knew what a daughter was, who used her for a tried to use her for a cash cow then, but using her for a cash cow now because she got her titties done and she getting some type of publicity. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect no man like that. So the same way you don't respect no grown-ass man, I don't respect no grown-ass man who knew what the fuck their intentions was, who knew if they did any type of business with Robert Sylvester Kelly, that all this shit wouldn't be going on right now. I don't respect no con-ass man like that. I don't respect no man who used their daughter for a fucking pawn for their own riches and scheme. I don't respect the man because they got a whole fucking history of crimes behind them and all that shit ain't work to get them the bag they want. They want it and they couldn't get it, and now this is their last resort using their fucking stepdaughter. I don't respect a man like that. So the same reason you don't respect a man for certain reasons, I don't respect a man for certain types of reasons either, and I'm still a fucking man. You was not a parent. You is not a father. I can't never respect you, will never respect you because of so much shit that you implemented yourself to show your fucking cards of jealousy against R. Kelly, hate towards R. Kelly, because you couldn't get no type of song that your daughter could have got done with R. Kelly because you can get your way with your daughter. You was jealous. Jealous of Azriel. She was living her life, 18 years old, said she didn't want to check in with your ass. And it's alleged that you possibly touched her and taking pictures in the bathtub and all this goofy ass shit. That's alleged. Got 1, 2, 3 sex offense in your fucking background. Go Google, look up Azriel Clary. Since every motherfucker talk about Wikipedia and Google this and Google that, do a search of Angelo Clary. Do that. And see the sex offenses in his fucking cases. Why y'all want to point out R. Kelly so goddamn bad, but want to make excuses for a man that say, oh, this happened and the police pulled up and this is what they charged me with. Ain't no motherfucker trying to hear that shit. You still got it in your background. You still got it in your background. Ain't no motherfucker trying to hear that shit. Y'all motherfuckers be killing me. Call me what you want. Call me what the fuck you want. That's crazy.
Y'all about shit. Not even your old ass legally that everybody want to have bad feelings and sympathy for. I feels no sympathy for grown ass people. I don't give a fuck what your stage is, what how you feeling right now, unless you have openly apologized for the shit you've done to them victims and try to make it right with your God, then you owe us nothing for something. We owe you no, not even a small inch of sympathy for whatever condition you're in. And now you want to sit on here and parade around and play these fucking games. You're a pervert. You know what's right from wrong. Until y'all ready to explain Levi, the cousin of R. Kelly, why he don't have a goddamn relationship with his own kids. Because guess what? If he was spending more time with his kids, he wouldn't have had no motherfucking time for my daughter. And he's
the only reason he had time for your daughter because you allowed your daughter to be around a grown ass man. Facts. You allowed your daughter to be around R. Kelly. She been around him 3-4 fucking years. And she went to go see the man when the man was locked up. So y'all keep telling me where the fuck she was brainwashed at. Who the fuck alleges a motherfucker abused them, raped them, brainwashed them, and then when they go to jail, you still go see the motherfucker for 6 months? Huh? Are y'all serious, people? Are y'all serious? Are you serious? If he was all this and all that, why the fuck you still go see the man for 6 months? Y'all stop playing. Ain't that much mind control in the fucking world. It took Larry to brainwash her and having her feel, oh, R. Kelly ain't never getting out. R. Kelly ain't never getting out. R. Kelly ain't never getting out. Look at this. Listen to this. Do this. Do that. That's what you call tampering with a witness, niggas. It took Larry to do all that. He said it. I ain't said it. They put this shit up there, delete this shit, and think the shit ain't been screen recorded or none of that. Man, this commentary right here, I think could be one of my greatest because when you listen, what's coming at these duck smiles, I'm going to call them ducks. They're a bunch of ducks because they quacking. They telling too quack, 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 quack. They telling too fucking much on themselves. Criminal-minded ass niggas.
Other goddamn parents that lost their child for the last 4.5 years. Because if you think that his daughters, your little cousins, didn't want to go and spend time with their dad, go travel the world, be on fucking red carpet, that she did a TV show, so she was already wanting to be in the light. So y'all don't want to talk about none of the obvious shit that makes sense. And
Angela, can I say this, please?
And she's the same age as my daughter, so he has no goddamn excuse. So tell me,
what kills me? What kills me is this here. He keeps screaming the same age as my daughter, the same age as my daughter. 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 What did that got to do with anything with you the fucking custodial parent? What the fuck that got to do with things with you the motherfucker knew what she was and she told you you knew what she was. You knew what she well taken care of. Motherfuckers don't only want to hear what they want to hear, see what they want to see, and believe the shit they want to believe. But the motherfucker ain't gonna never make me believe shit, and I got eyes and ear that can hear what a motherfucker is stipulating out their goddamn mouth to the fucking world. She always had a cell phone. She was free to go. She wasn't in prison. Robert's her baby. Blah, 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 blah. We all heard this shit. So was that a lie? Was that a truth? When she was in smoking hookah, ready to celebrate Joyce's birthday and we was gonna be with Robert. She didn't seem like she was held captive when she was telling R. Kelly happy birthday with a fucking cake. The fuck? The fuck, boy? Or was it Happy Father's Day or Happy Birthday? One of them motherfuckers.
Wow, that's y'all ready to talk about the real shit.
Can I ask you a
Angela,
question?
wait. Can I say this? Let me say.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you why I said what I said about Levi knowing his cousin's guilty. I am not just speaking on him, but everybody else that wants to always come and challenge Team Truth. They go on the Larry chats talking about a whole bunch of nonsense that don't got nothing to do with the case. It's because they know we're speaking the truth. They know we can back our shit up with facts. We back it up with true and actual facts. We pulled the articles. We pulled the court documents.
Okay.
I told Diva, just play the video.
And?
Greenberg did say it out of his own mouth. The thing is, he recanted that statement.
I can play the video after.
Yes, he recanted that statement because everybody pulled up that clip from the Born into the 90s documentary.
Exactly. She had sex with 5 different guys, but none of those guys was subpoenaed to testify against R. Kelly. 5 different guys.
He said that Aaliyah, this is 14-year-old Aaliyah. Everybody back it up. So the thing is, I can sleep well at night. I know R. Kelly's not getting out of jail. I just can't wait for them to say guilty. And I see everybody on YouTube crying and praying and doing all this other crazy shit that they be saying. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Sister Keep, let me say this to you. It's so sad.
What's so sad?
Let me tell you what's so sad. It is so sad that a lot of the vitriol, a lot of the hatred that Team Truth and those on that side, on your side, have for my cousin, a lot of it, and I think Angelo would agree with this, it was brought on, it was brought on by these imposters, these people on this side. They will make you, goddamn, let me say this, man. They will make you hate R. Kelly. How they get down, what they do. I don't think.
Who will make y'all hate R. Kelly? So you saying, well, let me ask y'all, do I make y'all hate R. Kelly? Do I make y'all personally hate R. Kelly? Okay.
So you too. I mean, Levi, you make us feel that way too. So I don't understand.
How is that? How is that? Am I disrespectful? Am I vile in my speech? Do I attack women? Have I ever attacked the sister Azriel, the young sister, or Joycelyn? Or have you looked on Levi for Kelly and ever seen me attacking those young alleged victims? Have you ever seen me carry myself like that? Why would I make you feel that way?
Levi, I can't agree with you with that first before Keith answers. Because this is why, right? This is what I'm going to go back to this again. The reason Team Truth was built so strong is because they had people who were actually involved directly with this. They was getting day-to-day plays and week-to-week updates from the horse's mouth. Always till my daughter came home and spoke a little bit here and different people in Team Truth had an opportunity to speak to her and find out some other things and this and that. So that's the difference you keep missing. We could give 2 shits about how y'all think y'all rub people feathers. I mean, it's common nature of a human being that if somebody attack you, you're going to attack back. That's just easy. That's an easy thing. You walk to a stranger and pick an argument. That's easy. Motherfuckers argue over sports. That's nothing. You talk about a personal, nobody have a personal hate. People have a personal understanding of how wrong of the fucking abuse and the shit that your cousin did to all these minors. And you're talking to a bunch of queens that was, some of them was molested, some of them was taken advantage of, some of them understand what it is to be manipulated by.
Did you do anything to Azriel?
Do you know you got kids?
Angelo, did you do anything to Azriel?
13 and 14 from fucking with an older dude who turned them out into the streets and now they fucking addicts? Do you understand that? So this is bigger than just y'all looking at the limelight of some fucking fucking millionaire bum, because he's a broke millionaire, because his man broke. When I tell y'all that, let's elaborate that so they can understand that. But broke millionaire is a motherfucker who could never understand his own fortune because he thinks like a goddamn.
He wasn't broke when you wanted to do business with him. He wasn't broke when you wanted to do business with him. For a nigga to try to call a motherfucker this, that, and the other, but R. Kelly was the man when you wanted to do business with you, and because he didn't answer your bitch ass phone calls, your ass had a hissy fit to come with another plan to hurt your daughter by getting R. Kelly locked up. Okay, whoop-de-fucking-do, nigga.
Broke man. And that's where his fucking failure was. Because if he thought like a rich man, he would travel the world and got whatever the finest women he wanted of age and dated them, married them, and did whatever the fuck he wanted. So went back to L team. We're intelligent enough to investigate. You know how much I went through to build the team, them trusting what I say, because I had to tell them everything that they had doubts about. They asked me, and I had to provide. I provided proof. I showed them the facts, because it's no phony with me, and it's no phony with other parents may have made different mistakes during their way of getting here. But this shit is more than a YouTube, bro. This is real fucking life.
Thank you for your honesty.
Really tried to burn down my motherfucking house. It's real life, bro. Like, to the point where I don't give a fuck what the YouTubers say or none of this. When people insert themselves to something to this degree, you gotta ask yourself.
First of all, ain't nobody insert themselves in anything. I'm just a YouTube blogger with an opinion. I don't know none of you motherfuckers, but I do have a right to voice my goddamn opinion on whatever the subject matter may be, because you and your daughter is a public figure, period. But carry on. Y'all listen to this shit.
So is it fucking worth it? Hold on, what am I doing? I got nieces, I got nephews, I got little cousins. Do I want to have to go through this and I be on that other side? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Levi, you got daughters, and at this point, I can't get them.
Yeah, and I got kids too, but do I want my kids to lay on their back and fuck a nigga and suck a nigga dick to get the fame? No. I got a son too. Do I want him to meet somebody like Azriel who trying to find a nigga who got the next big bag? No. So what the fuck you mean, dude? You ain't the only motherfucker that's teaching your kids how to do shit. Because if you'd have taught Azriel any fucking thing, she would have never been in the position she was in, because you'd have made sure she had everything she wanted. But you failed as a father, period. Don't knock me, because I've been there and mine's listen. I've been stopped going to jail, dude. When I got on the 95, nigga, that was it. 25 years. Do your homework. I ain't never been back to the penitentiary, because I knew my kids needed me, dumbass.
On the panel with you no more, then that's you going to tell the motherfucking truth that, man, you know this man guilty and you can't stand for the Muslim.
That's R. Kelly's brother.
You're being yes, sir. But you're being inconsiderate of Levi. And I've never been inconsiderate. Listen, let me say this for me.
Okay, I take
No, that's cool, it's cool. But let me say this.
Know him.
You're being, let me say this, y'all. You're being inconsiderate. I'm about to reveal something that no one has ever heard. You're being inconsiderate of Levi, and Levi has never been inconsiderate of you, your family, or Larry. Listen, I want you to tell the people. We going months and months and months back.
We about a year.
Yes, sir. Or longer. But let me say this. I want you to tell the people if I'm lying, that some of the conversations that we have had. I'm happy for
some of the conversations that they have, Levi, Angelo, and Larry. I told you that nigga ain't for R. Kelly.
It's annoying. I'll wait.
And it don't make sense that you do what you do.
When you say somebody,
don't get up and don't get up. You don't live with his mother. I know. And then went in the room. You want to fly back? You gonna fly back? Go ahead, brother.
yes, sir. I want you to tell the people. Let the people know who are listening if I'm telling the truth or if I'm lying. When you talk about lives being affected, and you go months and months back. Tell me I'm lying. I've had conversations with you and Larry, and you all have presented certain evidentiary pieces of information where I have sat and told two grown men, you know what? Shit. I'm going to get off the phone while I was in tears. I have cried. Is that true?
Yes. No, listen.
He cried.
Is that true?
Let me clarify so you don't look. They don't.
He already look stupid. Fuck you mean?
Conceive of what I put out. So listen. What I'm telling you about Levi is probably Levi is one of the most passionate guys that probably we met through this of understanding. When I say passion, because he's passionate to his cause of fighting for his cousin. Because whatever, their love, whatever their relationship was, could have been great. He could not know this. He may have not know that. The man was a genius at manipulating all his staff and people around him. So I get that. That's easy. You've always been considerate about the victims. You always spoke highly about the victims. And you've always been compassionate to the abuse that the victims got. And I appreciate that. So I'm never going to do that. But what I'm telling you is we at fourth quarter now. It ain't no turning back.
Yes, sir.
At this point, I'd rather you walk away with your dignity as a man that's highly respected on his YouTube streets. Forget that small percentage that's going to look at you crazy.
Fuck out of here.
And say this because you don't deal with them no way.
Shit, we don't deal with him. What the fuck you mean?
You have had more intellectual conversations and personal conversations with me and El than you ever did with any of them, despite what they think. Besides some of the closest people. And guess what? We always respected each other as men. We always respected each other family as family. And so on. And we'll never change that. So in your defense, you have been 100%. In my deepest truth, I believe that you already know what it is. And I feel you that you can't openly say it. So you're gonna ride it the best way you can, but you don't defend everything. You're very compassionate to the truth. And I get it. But but with you not announcing it, it makes it hard for somebody like Brooke to get it. Or this person want to cross over to get it. Because, they fought and they got caught up. But nobody want to walk away and humiliate.
Yes, sir.
I did this shit and this nigga was wrong. Nah, let's get out of this shit and support these young ladies that need women like Brooke, that need kings like yourself to look up to and say, man, we got a fighting chance
yes, sir.
We got a fighting chance now of being redeemed as women and queens again, because now we got people standing up for us. Why should our black young ladies go through this humiliating shit?
And the only reason Angelo trying to run that fight for kings and queens shit, because he didn't get the proposition he wanted from R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't respect his proposal, and his daughter was there. He couldn't get no money. Now all of a sudden, we fighting for the kings and queens. Boy, get your hypocrite ass up out of here.
Get on YouTube to this level of fucking disgrace. And nobody else.
What's up, Dana?
And we had 5 cases. We had 5 white cases that happened, and you never heard. None of us right now could probably identify one of them white victims right fucking now, unless they was a damn movie star. Because you know why? They support the victims, bro.
Yes, sir.
We sit here and bash every goddamn thing that look like us, all the way to the end.
Well, shit, you bashing R. Kelly? The
why
fuck
he
you
just
mean?
can't be a
R. Kelly look like us.
Yes, sir. I understand
why he
what you're
just
saying.
can't be the fucked up music genius?
I understand what you're saying.
Nah, I don't understand what he's saying.
Jews sat there and turned their back on something that's a cash cow for them, then don't y'all think it's something?
But your daughter was a cash cow to you.
At this point, that they can't even protect them no more? That they walked away from now, they make it about money. They don't need his fucking money. They already own him. People keep talking about they don't give a fuck about giving him back his shit. They made billions off this man.
Yes,
sir. They don't give a fuck about what he gonna get now. They don't want nothing that's gonna come back to their ass. That's gonna cause them to get some of that money they made off of him to go back into these young black families or these young black victims' lives, man.
Yes, sir.
Want to stand by these young black
yes,
girls.
sir. We Uncle Tom ass nigga.
Black Lives Matter for change for these young girls.
Yes,
but
sir.
Nobody is fucking standing up for these young fucking victims, man. They should be getting awards now from our own communities. We can't even get fucking rappers to stand up and say nothing. We can't even get the.
And the reason again why the rappers don't stand up and say nothing, because they know it's some money hungry, gold digging ass women out here. Like your daughter, nigga. You couldn't get a seat to sit by up there in front of Drake for $2,000, and she had a fit. So stop playing, boy. Y'all stop playing. You couldn't even pay $2,000 to get your daughter a seat up there to be next to Drake, so Drake could see her money hungry ass. And why you think rappers don't support shit like this? Because they know it's some money hungry, gold digging ass women out here. Yes, sir. A slavery ass nigga. Fuck, I'm telling a nigga, yes, sir. What?
The people that they idolize, that they spend their money on, that they do their downloads, still supporting rappers who won't even speak in their fucking behalf, bro.
Get up out of here, nigga.
Exactly. We are the example, bro. We the example. We the one that keep the fucking yeast going, because nobody want to be the one that stand up and say, you know what? I can't do this.
Yes, sir.
I just can't.
Yes, sir.
I love him to death, but I can't do it.
Yes, sir.
You know why?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, master.
James Mason, because he told a man in his face, nigga, this shit is wrong. When he found out after months and months and months not seeing my daughter, he finally saw, he said, oh no, I can't be a part of this.
Yes, sir.
Reason
Wait a minute. Because James Mason saw your fucking daughter. Your daughter was not kidnapped, homie. And this is what a lot of people fail to realize. She wasn't held against her will. She wasn't a hostage take. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't no a hostage takeover where he held her captive and she couldn't get out the vault and no shit like that. So y'all need to just stop with the shenanigans. Your baby girl told on your ass. You shouldn't have never did an interview with the presidents. That told on your stupid ass.
He left.
Go watch the presidents again.
That, all his conversation was, yo, get that man his daughter back.
Yes, sir.
Let that girl go home.
You damn right.
Man hated him for that. But he stood for what he did because he got his own children. And he had to look at it as a man. So I got to stand for him, man. That's why I had to stand and break a bond with somebody I looked at like a little brother. Looked at Tim like a little brother. But I had to break my ties with him over that. You
had to break your ties with Tim because you felt like you had a better leverage of thinking you exposing R. Kelly because your daughter is 17 years old. And that's why you had to break off of Tim. Tim brought you in the game. You feel me? Because that's what you said. I would have never been in this if Tim would have never brought me in. Tim brought you in. You saw another avenue far as thinking you can get something going on with R. Kelly because your daughter was in a situation around R. Kelly. So you saw a better avenue, a better wave. You know what I'm saying? So you like, fuck that shit. That's my daughter. Tim brought me in. Let me break off from Tim and I could push my own narrative. I could build my own team too. I could build my own foundation off of my daughter being around R. Kelly. And that's what the fuck you did. Come on, man. I see this shit clear as fucking day. And you niggas can call me big bud, eating chicken, non-job, having ass. This is my job. Now hit that fucking Cash App. I don't got to say it. You see it right up there. Let me continue on.
Because I can't stand for a man to be fucked up in a situation and he had nothing to do but good heart fighting for us. The same way I wouldn't let you fall for none of this shit after months and years of us talking and you sitting there out.
But he let his daughter fall. He let his daughter fail. He didn't give her no fucking help. If he so much cared about his daughter, much as he say he did, and she was supposed to be submerged in water, then why the fuck you ain't take her to get no mental treatment? You failed as a father. That's why I never respect him as a man or father. Because if my daughter trying to commit suicide, I'm finna go get her some fucking help. I ain't finna take her to no goddamn R. Kelly concert. Y'all ain't gonna tell me no different and make me feel no different when the nigga said the shit out his own goddamn mouth. His daughter submerged in water. I listen. Y'all don't listen. I listen very well. And I hold a man for what he say out his mouth. His word ain't shit. He's a perpetual liar, a habitual liar. He lied to try to sell his narrative to Team Truth. He run that 17-year-old car shit with Team Truth. They suck that shit up. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. We're entitled to our opinion. But when we voice our opinion, motherfuckers want to threaten me, play with my family. They want to try to get you indicted, get you in a RICO act, because I'm a fucking blogger with opinion and who see through the bullshit. And because I expose it the way I do, motherfuckers want to have hatred towards me. Well, if I'm a bed bug, if I'm a bomb, if I'm a no job and half-ass nigga, then why do all this extra on IG to talk about me? Period. Checkmate, nigga. This ain't no fucking chess or no checkers. This checkmate. If I ain't no fucking threat and I'm all these low-life bums, scam, cash app cow, PayPal scammer, all this other goofy ass shit, then why do motherfucker got to do a whole commentary about DJ motherfucking Tyson, Kevin Terrell? Why? If I ain't shit, I must be somebody for a motherfucker who got to do commentary about me on IG when they get mad because the fucking hit dog holler. Now, on that shit.
Off the record and talking and expressing how much you respect my family, my daughter.
Y'all missed this IG last night, but somebody screen recorded it.
Are you guys there?
We respect you for that. And that's the respect that I give, man.
Here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let me respond.
That's the respect I give.
Yes, sir. If I may respond. You know, what y'all have to understand, I would ask y'all to understand this part. As these trials approach, especially the Chicago state case, do you all understand? And I'm talking to Brooke. I hope Brooke is still here. I'm speaking to Brooke. Yeah,
now listen to Levi, y'all. He sounds stupid as hell.
Excuse me, Angelo said something.
Let me pause. If you came in my chat and you didn't say good morning, and I understand I'm doing my commentary, say good morning. If you didn't hit that like, take a moment, hit that like button. I'm going to count 20 seconds. Y'all do what y'all going to do while I pause for a fucking intermission to tell you all this here. Happy Friday. I'm glad you on my channel. As you see,
say good morning.
Inside the link.
You didn't hit that like.
Hold on.
Take a moment, hit that like button. I'm going to count 20 seconds.
Take a moment. Take a moment. Let me make sure I give you all the right information. Let me make sure I got the right stuff myself. Give y'all the right info. Goddamn right. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why they not. This is why them haters always on my job. This is why them haters won't never stop. They don't want to see a nigga rise to the top. This is why I'm hot. This is why they not. This is why these motherfuckers all on my job. This is why these niggas won't never stop. Niggas so mad won't give me my props. This is why I'm hot. This is why they hot. They hot because I ain't on their motherfucking job. They hot because I ain't no motherfucking prop. They mad because I got a motherfucking big cock. This is why I'm hot, nigga. Okay? Now, with that being said, do me a favor. Look in your chat. Take a moment. in let me put the link down. Hit that link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Go sign up to my Patreon for only $5. Thank y'all for supporting the channel and all that good stuff. And let's continue right here.
That I understand. I understood what he was saying, and it's in Islam and Christianity. When you stand for what is wrong while pretending to be for what is right, is called stumbling. You stumble a person.
And that's what you're doing, Levi. You're stumbling. See, what Levi trying to do is he don't want to lose all the R. Kelly supporters to feel that he's really R. Kelly cousin. But because he don't like me and Deboski, he want to try to fit in on Team 2 to seem like he's so much adamant and compassion towards his daughter. See, he don't want to do what's right. He's straddling the fence. Let me say it again for you slow ass people. See, he don't want to lose all the R. Kelly supporters. Remember, he said at the beginning, he had 40 to 50,000 views as pretending to be R. Kelly cousin. And then when niggas like me come on the scene, motherfuckers start listening to my truth, my facts, shit that was already out there that I revised and showed their ass and opened their ass to some shit that people missed. Then he want to fall in the line with Team 2 because he still don't want to walk us right because he want to get that dollar for the scheme no more. Period. That's why he's so fucking mad. He was pushing that pussy ass narrative. I'm R. Kelly cousin. Ain't stepped no goddamn well. Wasn't doing number reading shit like Larry was. My cousin, my cousin, my cousin, my cousin. That shit plays the fuck out. And it played out on this goofy ass. That's why he went over to Team 2 and want to be over there. Because I'm so intelligent and because I'm intellectual. And me and Larry, we come from the same place. Boy, get your ass out of here.
This is about truth and justice. Now, a lot of y'all don't know this. I've never seen the first tape. So I want y'all to understand the position that I'm in. As these cases approach, I am going to discover certain things as it pertains to the accusations and allegations against my cousin. I'm going to sit like everybody else and listen to the evidence and weigh the evidence. And as a man, as first of all, a man and a father who adores his daughters.
Yeah.
I would be less than a fucking man. I would not be fit to even speak the name of Allah if what I see and what I witness is factual, if it condemns my...
Well, while you spent all the months talking to the prosecutor, the feds, and boasting about how well you know them, y'all hit my Patreon sign up today for $5. Why you sitting up there wasting all that time on me and Deboski when we was doing rallies and all that? Why you ain't take that same energy to did your own fucking research on your own cousin since you say you haven't this and you haven't that? Because nigga, you don't give a fuck. Get your goofy ass out of here. Get your goofy ass.
Cousin, and he's guilty. As a man, I have to stand up and say he's guilty. Because this world that we live in with the COVID, and y'all see it, life is not promised to anyone. Life is not promised to none of us. But one thing that Allah has promised all of us is the hereafter, if we err on the side of righteousness. So I want to say to the brother Angelo that he never offends me, but the only time he offends me is when he say y'all, when he's referring to them bastards.
Now I want y'all to listen to Levi real carefully. Listen to Levi, y'all.
Women bitches and dog head bitches. When I know he doesn't do it intentionally, but when he say y'all, don't ever put me in the same.
And this is when he kisses their ass. See, listen, Levi tries to please them and straddle the fence when he talk about me and Deboski and make it seem like he's so much against us, but all along he does that to please them motherfuckers so he can stay in their camp. You know what I'm saying? I peeped the game, but it's okay. Y'all can be on the slow bus.
Category as these derelict, low-life, fucking sexual deviant, fucking dysfunctional ass motherfucking people.
Now, the key words he says, he called us sexual, deviant, whatever motherfuckers. Now, y'all pay attention. Let me sit up. To all of you 144 people that's in this chat, you listen to me real good. Sit your ass down. Don't you leave this chat. I want you to hear these words that Levi says about a fucking 13-year-old that's about to come up. Don't move. Since he called us sexual deviants and predators and all this shit, listen what Levi is about to say. Let me let it play. Stay right there. And then you tell me who the sexual predator.
I wasn't raised like that. These niggas ain't nothing but they're nothing but goddamn rodents. I come on here to respect Angelo, his family, Larry, his family, and each and every one of you. But I'm only concerned with the legal aspects of what my cousin is charged with. I don't know how many times I can say it. Angelo just said victims. He said victims 7 or 8 times. I said, okay, that's it. Yeah, he's living it. He's living it. That's how he feels. But I can only say alleged victims. Every responsible news agency that has ever reported on my cousin, CNN, MSNBC, they always say alleged or alleged victims.
Can I say something?
And they
Yes,
also
sir.
bring up the Aaliyah matters too.
Man, hold on 1 second. Let's check this out. Does it I mean, we know that they're alleged because they haven't went to court.
Yes, sir.
Does it hurt you or something? Does it make you feel a certain kind of way when I call him a pedophile and I called him a victim? No. I'm not trying to insult
Levi
you. I'm
is
just
the
like,
pedophile.
because you be adamant
When y'all
about
hear
that
what
shit,
Levi
like
about to say,
they're
Levi
alleged
is the
victims,
real
and don't call
pedophile.
him a pedophile. You know what I mean?
I've never asked you not to call him a pedophile, brother. I've never.
No, you don't like when I call him a pedophile. You like, they shouldn't call him a pedophile. He hasn't been charged with anything. They were young adults. Like, we go back and forth about that. Like, I don't know. Like, I want everybody on the panel to elaborate on that. You know what I mean?
Let me say.
Levi, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all, the actual term for what R. Kelly is.
Now watch what Levi about to say.
Hebephile, which means he likes children from the ages of 12 and up.
Now listen to Levi, y'all.
Minors.
Listen to the pedophile Levi.
I
His
said
sick-minded ass.
Yes.
it is.
Allegedly. You're right. Let's say allegedly. According to
Thank you.
He is innocent until proven guilty. You're right. But the proper term is hebephile.
Thank you, dear sister. And I love that because that's all I try to do is make sure that everything is correct. Just like in a courtroom. That's all I try to do. Now listen. Larry talked about not Larry. Someone talked about that 14-year-old PUS, PU. That 14, give me this 14 PU. Now,
I saw that tape.
Okay, now listen to this. If you remember, Faith Rogers,
Listen,
she said
y'all.
when she first hooked up with him, he said, how old are you? And I think she was 19. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And listen, he said, according to her, well, if you're younger than 19, you could tell daddy. That's what she said. I'm telling you what she said. You could tell daddy if you're younger than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely.
Listen,
if
y'all. Listen.
Every day to look out my window. We live in a condo.
Mm-hmm.
If I chose to look out my window at school time If I chose to do this, and
now listen what he said. If I, okay, if I choose to look at my window through school time, carry on.
fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls. Go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh
is
my
it
God!
Right?
Did y'all hear that?
Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Did you hear that? Let me pause again.
It's still a violation. That is a.
Since you called us predators and all these names, did you hear what this nigga just said? Let me play it back again, y'all. That's the real predator. Fuck you talking about R. Kelly, nigga.
Tell daddy if you're younger than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16
and he got a daughter.
Girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh
is
my
it
God!
Right? Oh, that's it. Go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Wait.
I studied all of this.
You know what? It's still a violation. That is a sign of someone.
Did you just hear that?
Is sick.
Sweetheart.
It's not a.
Oh my God.
Yet. It's not a fence yet, but it's a.
I play it again. God damn.
Levi, the cousin of R. Kelly, why he don't have a goddamn relationship with his own kid. Ever the world.
Hold on.
Wait. Can I say this? Let me say let me tell you why I said what I said about Levi knowing his cousin's guilty. I am not just speaking on him, but got nothing to do with the case. It's because they know we're speaking the truth. They know we just played the video. Recanted that statement because everybody pulled up that clip from the Born into the 90s documentary.
Hold on.
And the video after.
Yes, and
trying to find a minute mark.
That statement because everybody pulled up that clip from the Born into.
A lot of the vitriol, a lot of that side on your side have for my cousin. They will make you, goddamn.
I don't think so.
You too. I mean,
they will make you.
So
you too.
Yes. Am I disrespectful? Am I ever seen me?
I can't agree with you with that first before Keith answers. Because that's why, right? This is what I'm going to go back to this again. The reason Team Truth was built so strong, the horse's mouth, and different people. So that
I'm trying to find it.
I mean, you talk about a personal, nobody have a personal hate. People have, some of them was taken advantage of. Some, do you understand that? So this is bigger than just y'all looking at a limelight. This man broke when I tell y'all that. Let AIDS and dated them, married them, and did whatever. We're in because I had to tell them about everything that they had doubts about because it's on their way. They really tried to burn down my motherfucking house. Fucking worth it on that other side. Man, you know this man guilty and you can't.
But you're being, yes, sir. But you're being inconsiderate of
Okay, I take
no, that's cool. It's cool. But you're being. Let me say this, y'all. You're being inconsiderate. I'm about to reveal of Levi, and Levi has never been inconsiderate. We going months and months and months back.
We about a year in.
Tell the people if I'm lying that some when you talk about lives being affected, tell me I'm lying. I've had conversations with you and Larry, and you all have presented certain evidentiary in tears. I have cried. Is that true?
Yes. No, listen. See, but what I put out. So listen, what I'm telling you about passion, because he's passionate too, his cause of fighting for his cousin. Know this. He could people around him. You always been compassionate. Now, it ain't no turning back.
Yes, sir.
At this point, you two street. Forget that small percent. You don't deal with them no way. Despite each other family, deepest. You're very compassionate to the Brooke. Want to walk like Brooke.
I'm trying to find it again.
A fucking disgrace and
yes, sir.
Cases that because you know why? Yes.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Why he just can't be the fucked up music? Don't y'all thinking about money? This man will cause them to get some of that money they make live, man.
Yes,
nobody want to stand by these young black girls, but yet can stand in. We can't even get the people that they idolize, that they spend their money on, that they do they download. Nobody want to be the one that stand up and say, you know what? Yeah, but wrong. When he found out after months and months and months not seeing my daughter, he finally saw. He said, "Oh no, I can't be a part of this." Own children.
Oh, here it comes.
And he had to look at it as a man. So I gotta stand for him, man. That's why I break my ties with him. Oh, nothing to do with months and years of my daughter. And that's the respect that I give.
I'm still here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let me respond. You know, what y'all have to understand, I would ask y'all to understand this part. As these trials approach, especially the Chicago, and I'm talking to Brooke. I hope Brooke is, but she's probably listening. That I understand. I understood what he was saying, and it's in Islam. This is about truth and justice. Now, I want y'all to understand the position that I'm in. As these cases approach, certain things as it pertains to the accusations and to the evidence. And first of all, a man and a father who adores his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I would be less than a fucking man. I would not be fit.
But you less than a man when you just said, would you sit there and look at your window?
To even speak the name of Allah.
Yeah.
Cousin, and he's guilty as a man in the world that we live in. Life is not promised to none of us if we err on the side of righteousness. It's me, but the only referring to them bastards and bitches. When I know he doesn't do it intentionally. Category as these derelict fucking people. I wasn't raised like that. I come on here to respect Angelo, his family, Larry, his family, and each and every one of you. But I'm only concerned with the legal aspects 7 or 8 times. I said, okay, that's it. Yeah, he's living it. He alleged victims. Every responsible, they always say alleged or alleged victim.
Can I say something?
And they also bring up the Aaliyah marriage too.
Man, hold on 1 second. Listen, check this out.
Here you go.
Does it I mean, we know that they're alleged because they haven't went to court.
Yes, sir.
Does it hurt you or something? Does it make you feel a certain kind of way when I call him a pedophile and I call them victims. No. I'm not trying to. And don't call them a pedophile. You know what I mean? You like, yeah, they shouldn't call them a pedophile. I don't know. Like, I want everybody on the panel to elaborate on.
R. Kelly is hebephile.
Yeah.
Up as long as they're minors.
Now you said is. I say Thank you.
Innocent until proven guilty. You're right.
Thank you, dear sister. And I love that because that's all I try to do is make sure that everything is correct. Just like in a courtroom. That's all I try to do.
Say that again, Amber.
Larry,
say it again, Amber.
Not Larry. Someone talked about that 14-year-old PUS, PU.
Here you go.
Yeah, give me this 14 PU.
I saw that tape.
Okay, now listen to this.
She said,
if you remember, Faith Rogers, she said when she first.
Y'all heard what she said? She said, I saw that tape. Did y'all hear what she said? Is that R. Kelly, keep R. Kelly down chick? She said, I saw that tape. How the fuck you see the tape? I didn't see the tape. Did y'all see the tape? This 14-year-old P, listen.
About that 14-year-old PUS, PU. That 14, yeah, give me this 14 PU.
I saw that tape.
Okay, now listen to this.
She said,
if you remember, Faith Rogers,
go again.
Someone talked about that 14-year-old PUS, PU. That 14, yeah, give me this 14 PU.
I saw that tape.
Okay, now listen to this. If you remember, Faith Rogers, she said when she first hooked up with him, he said, how old are you? And I think she was 19. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And listen, he said, according to her, well, if you're younger than 19, you could tell daddy. That's what she said. I'm telling you what she said. You could tell daddy if you're younger than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh my God!
Right? Oh, go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Wait.
I studied all of this. 16-year-old girls. Look out my window. To look out my window, younger than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh my God!
Right? Oh, go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Wait.
I studied all of this.
You know what? It's still a violation.
Wow.
That is a sign of someone who is sick.
Sweetheart.
It's not a.
Oh my God!
Yet. It's not a offense yet, but it's a sickness.
Yeah, listen.
That's predatory and also often leads to them trying to fulfill that sick fantasy.
Okay, now
exactly.
Men, you've heard of this before. Men who dress in women's clothes and have sex with their wives, is that a sickness?
No, that's
not. It's not.
It's not.
He's an adult.
A man.
Listen. It could be role play. It could be a sickness. It could be a fantasy that's gone too far. It could be something that he liked. But guess what you just said? The key thing. A man that dresses up but make love to his wife. That means he's legally married to his wife. They can
yes, sir.
Fuck they want. She can go out and shoot, work.
Yes, sir.
Look like a man. He can come on like a woman. That's his wife.
Okay. Let me ask you another question.
So no, Levi, I got this question. Levi, I got this question. What did you think of your cousin standing in front of Tory in the whole Wild Room BET years ago after that 2008 trial when he said, when you talking about teenage, how old are we talking? Why did your cousin say that?
I'm so glad you said that, sweetheart. Listen, my mother and I. Listen, my mother.
Okay, get to the point, though.
Can I respond?
That was good.
Listen, keep reminding me of one of my ex-girlfriends. I couldn't deal with it. She kept rushing me. You keep rushing me too damn much. Listen, my mother and I, we were sitting watching that, and my mother said, my blessed mother who loves Rob, she passed away.
Okay, kill
she said to me, you know he has a problem. And I said, yes, Mom. I want you to listen. I said, yes, Mom. What you all need to get through your heads. I know you can't deal with it. I know you can't deal with this. You call Team Truth, but you can't handle the truth, and that is this.
That your cousin's a pedophile?
No, see, you listen now. Listen to me now. You cannot handle the truth. And the truth of the matter is this. When a grown man desires to sleep with a teenage adult, an 18-year-old.
You said 13 earlier. That means to
no, I never said about no 13. What did you? I said I'm sorry, y'all. What I said was, I studied these laws now. If a person looks out of his window, we talking
about your cousin.
No. Okay, we are. Listen to me, brother. Angelo said.
Levi, stop. Levi, go back to what I just asked earlier. What did you think of your cousin R. Kelly said in front of Tory on BET? This is back in like 2009 after the trial, when he said, when you talk about teenage, how old are we talking?
I think that his statement was morally wrong, but it was not an illegal goddamn statement. And for Lifetime to use that, see, goddamn, why can't y'all get it through your heads, man?
Levi, he said it. He said it.
What are you making up nothing? Listen, if he said it, he meant it, man.
Okay, so he said that he's sick.
No, that's not sick.
Is he sick?
Listen, no. It means that I morally disagree with him. You morally disagree with him. He said that
he's sick. Levi,
brother.
You're a highly educated individual. Is he sick? Is he sick, Levi?
Can I respond? No? From our society's moral standard, yes, he is. Now you gotta let me qualify that,
Levi.
No, you gotta let me qualify it. See, y'all, you're welcome, but you gotta let me qualify it now. Let me qualify.
Can't claim.
Yo, they gonna use this tomorrow. They gonna use this tomorrow now. They gonna use this tomorrow. So I want to be clear on what I'm saying. From our society's moral standards, yes, he's sick. Just as prior to 1972, any individual, any American who was homosexual, Google what I'm saying now, homosexuality prior to 1972 was seen as a sickness.
Well, he said
sexual.
Well, he fit that category too. So he had
so Levi,
this man's crazy.
Levi, what you just Levi, listen. Levi, what you have just admitted that your cousin has a pattern of being sick.
Listen, why do y'all act like this is some big revelation when I've always said I don't agree with his moral decision?
We like you to elaborate.
All right, Dana, join in.
Listen, I'm gonna say it again.
We ain't gonna
I want the bloggers to. They gonna take this shit tomorrow and clip it and run with it, but I want to be clear when I say this. According to our society's moral standards, Robert Kelly, R. Kelly,
is a pedophile.
My beloved cousin
is a pedophile.
Is sick.
Is a pedophile.
Hey, yes. Levi, that's why I love you, brother. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Levi.
And it ain't no trick. It's the truth, brother. And I respect you 100% for that. It's nothing.
Brother, I
got him.
Brother, no, you didn't get me, because let me tell you something. When you step up to the plate, listen. When you step up to the plate with your bat and the pitcher throws you the hardest curveball, if you are a real batter, a real baseball player.
Oh, Dana, come on, get this work.
Dana ain't going to admit it. Dana ain't ready to admit it, because see, Dana
see, here we go. He's not going to
come on here.
Dana ain't mature enough. Dana ain't mature enough to accept the real. Dana gonna come and he gonna fight everything and deflect and everything. He don't.
Now I have a question for Angelo. According to what, because you're quite welcome, but I'm always gonna keep it real. Now listen to me very closely. According to what Angelo just said, and according to my admission, in this society, I want y'all to Google my words when I say this. There was a man named John Hinckley Jr. He didn't shoot at, he shot President Reagan. He shot him. John Hinckley Jr. never spent a fucking day in prison.
Hold on 1 second. Tell my Levi, hold on 1 second. Dana, why don't you just come into the chat, bro? Don't worry, you're not going to control the panel. We're chilling. Nobody's fighting, arguing, being all discombobulated. Like Angelo said.
And Dana didn't want to get on that chat because he didn't want to be no bitch. Angelo, Dana didn't want to get on that chat because he didn't want to look like no bitch up in there. Dana said, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna be no bitch nigga no more.
It's a mature panel. You could get in.
Hey, Granny. What's up?
Go ahead, Levi. Sorry about that.
What I was saying is that the way that this American system of jurisprudence is set up and the penal system is set up, if this country and the Justice Department in this country were to adhere to their own laws and standards. What Angelo just said confirmed that my cousin doesn't belong in prison. What I just admitted to confirms that my cousin doesn't belong in prison. In this country, when you're sick, you get help.
Yeah, but you gotta ask for help. You gotta admit that you need help. See, he don't want to admit. He believes
you know what? He asked for help. He did ask for help, Levi. There's plenty of people that have said that he did ask for help. But then when people tried, he pushed them away. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think
he asked for help.
Well, I think when you say, listen to me, y'all. And I want to be clear because I know these terrorist bloggers are gonna take my statement and cut it and chop it and flip it and rerun it and run it and run it.
We ain't cut it.
I'll say, you know they gonna.
Did I chop it up? Did I screw it up?
Like Angelo said.
No.
We in the fourth quarter.
You said everything you said out your mouth. That's how you felt, Levi.
With all my heart, I love him. Is facing life in prison. These motherfuckers, once that gavel drops, they're gonna go on and live the ratchet motherfucking lives that they've been living. They're gonna be the same dysfunctional, sexual deviant, sick motherfuckers that they've always been. I am the one.
They try to commit the Mann Act and wind up joining him.
All that kind of shit. I'm the one that's gonna be sitting on the motherfucking balcony, sipping on some Hennessy, can't sleep at night. So I don't give a fuck about them. What I'm saying to y'all is this, that you can never, ever, I called Larry a genius earlier, y'all. Michael Jordan has what makes Michael Jordan great is that Michael Jordan has played against the greatest. He has. He's played against Magic Johnson. I know that Larry, Angelo, being the intelligent men that they are, I have no desire to play against low-life, ignorant motherfuckers. If I can defeat Angelo in debate, if I can defeat Larry in debate, I can stand and say, hey, I'm a motherfucking champion. And when I conceded to Angelo's point just now, I conceded to what he said. Yes, according to our society's moral standards, my cousin is sick. That did not disarm me. That armed me. Because in order to win, listen, Angelo said earlier, I'm going to say this and I'm going to Angelo said earlier.
Listen.
You have never spoken ill of the young ladies, my family. But think about something, y'all. His attorney Greenberg, did. He came on the scene calling them groupies and hoes. So how do you compare his attorney saying what he said and doing what he did, but his own cousin has never done that? It is because his attorney does not love him. I do. And I can't defend him on social media.
Sinful P. What's up, bro, God? Hey, Sin, put a one in the chat, bro. Let me make sure. Make my homie Sinful P a moderator over it. Hey, Sin, I want you to hear something. I want you to hear something, Sin. You there? I want you to hear something. I want you to hear something, bro, God. Listen what Levi said. Let me go back. Let me go back.
Brother, no, you didn't get me, because let me tell you something.
Well, he said
That's factual.
Well,
It was.
Listen what he says.
Shoot, work.
Yes, sir.
Look like a man, he come on like a woman. That's
Listen what Levi said.
Hey, give me this 14 PU.
Not Sin.
Larry talked about.
You tell me, what do you think of what Levi said when he said this?
Not Larry. Someone talked about that 14-year-old PUS, PU. That 14. Yeah, give me this 14 PU. Now
I
listen.
saw that tape.
Okay, now listen to this. If you remember, Faith Rogers, she said when she first hooked up with him, he said, "How old are you?" And I think she was 19. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And listen, he said, according to her, well, if you're younger than 19, you could tell daddy. That's what she said. I'm telling you what she said. You could tell daddy if you're younger than
now listen what he say.
Than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh my God!
Right? Oh, go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Wait.
I studied all of this.
You know what? It's still a violation. That is a sign of
Who? And this nigga said he got daughters. So you mean to tell me, Levi, if your daughter 13, 14, 15, you would condone a man looking at your daughters when they go to school? Wow. And this nigga said he got daughters. He got daughters. Wow. I'm gonna play it again. He said, if I'm like, if you nigga.
You can tell that if you're younger than 19. Now, this is what y'all need to understand. In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize.
But who would think that?
About sleeping with children.
Oh my God.
Right? Oh, go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Go Google it.
I studied all of this.
You know what?
Go Google. You study that.
Violation. That is a sign of someone.
Levi. So you saying it's okay for a nigga to look out the window and fantasize about sleeping with your 13, 14, 15-year-old daughter? These some dumb, and they calling R. Kelly a pedophile. Oh, yo. And this is why I say I would never respect Angelo as a man, as a father. Because every time he called R. Kelly a pedophile, a rapist, he fucks little girls, and you the same parent that put your daughter in that situation, in that predicament. And you keep on saying, young girl, she's a child, this, that, and the other, and R. Kelly is an adult, but you're an adult as well. And what adult put their child in an adult situation? And then if you all go back and do your research on Gayle King when they talking about the letter that was written, and he said he written it to somebody in the label. You written it to somebody in the label named Valerie Payton, and Gayle King said they spoke to the Clarys and they never met Valerie Payton. So you tell me you writing letters to motherfuckers who you ain't never met. Can I go a little deeper? I'm going to talk about you all as parents. Right? I don't know about y'all, but when my kids wanted to go over their friend's house, I needed to talk to their parents. I need to talk to the mama. I need to talk to the daddy. I need to talk to an adult, or we need to sit down, or when I drop them off, I need to talk to them. I need to meet somebody. And for Angelo to write a fucking letter to give his daughter permission to go with Valerie Payton, who we never seen, never met, but they spent a few months around R. Kelly and all this shit, that's an unfit fucking parent. Y'all stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, y'all. I ain't on the slow bus. Y'all making me get up now. I ain't on the slow bus. When I want to send my child to go over their little friend's house and this, that, and the other, as a parent, we talk to another dog. Hey, how you doing, Miss Washington? I'm so and so dad. She want to come over to spend the night, so I just thought I'd speak to an adult. You know, just, oh yeah, and woo, woo, woo. And then I decide if I want my daughter to spend the night over there or meet a parent face to face. But Angelo them didn't do that. They were so money hungry and so clout chasing struck that they sent Azriel. Angelo thought that he could check a bag. Azriel said, fuck her daddy. I get my own bag. Stop the communication. Cut the short. Why milk the cow when you can get the cow for fucking free? And that's all she did. She got the cow for free. Got titties done in the process of milking the cow. Daddy got mad. He had a plan A, a plan B. Plan A is you go in there, do what I say, do something where I can get some money. She didn't do that. She didn't sing. She didn't cut the deal. She didn't cut the song for her daddy. He didn't get to shopping with his A&R cousin. So he came with a plan B. She's 17 years old. He fucked my 17-year-old daughter. We had somebody on the inside and blah, blah, blah. The conspiracy theory. And y'all motherfuckers don't want to see this for shit. He couldn't check a bag off her then, but now he got it back. He want to check a bag off her now. She was never a fucking rescue mission. 3 to 4 years. And after R. Kelly got locked up, she still went to go see him continuously in the MCC. So how's R. Kelly a monster, a pedophile, and your daughter as an adult still going to see this man, vision this man, saying fuck you, all in the same process? Y'all stop playing with me. See, what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of people don't realize is this shit will come back and bite you in the ass. And when it bites you in the ass, you might not want to be bitten. You just might not want to be bitten. So how quick are we to forget these words? The famous words. And I mean the famous words. And he talking about, well, she telling her truth. My thing is, when is she telling the truth or when is she lying? Who remember this?
Okay, so this is for whoever thought they was doing something by posting my story on the shade room and screenshotting it. Okay, first of all, I've always had a fucking phone, so I don't get where people think, oh my gosh, he has a phone. Wow. No, I've always had a phone. Just because my parents put it out there that I don't have a phone.
Says she had a phone.
I don't talk to my parents. I'm not in communication with my parents, and I don't want to talk to my parents. I'm a grown-ass woman, 21, about to be 22. And if I don't want to talk to my parents, I don't have to talk to my parents. I don't have to talk to nobody in this fucking world if I don't want to. This is exactly why I don't post on social media, because people are going to say what they want. People are going to take whatever they want and turn it into whatever they want. But at the end of the day, let it be known that I am definitely in love. Okay, so this is for whoever somebody we might go and have.
Yeah, I'm definitely in love with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Was she lying then? Was she telling the truth? We're moving right along. Moving right along. I'm just a YouTube blogger with an opinion.
In the eyes of the law, listen to me very closely. If I chose every day to look out my window, we live in a condo. If I chose to look out my window at school time, if I chose to do this and fantasize about 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old girls, go look it up now. It is no violation of the law. It is not illegal for a man to fantasize about sleeping with children.
Oh
is
my
it
God!
Right? Oh, that's a go Google it. I can show it to you right now.
Wait.
I studied all of this.
Go Google
You know
it.
what? It's still a violation. That is
I'm
a
glad
sign of someone who is sick.
Oh my God.
I'm glad my daughter, look. Hey, my daughter won't be walking down his block. That's for sure. Shit. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Man, shit. Wouldn't be walking across his window. Man, the red flags be coming, boy. I keep telling y'all, man. Let them keep talking. Let them keep speaking the shit they speak. They tell on themselves anyway, man. If y'all ain't watch this from the beginning. You need to watch it.
Listen, keep reminding me of one of my ex-girlfriends. I couldn't deal with her. She kept watching that. And my mother said, my blessed mother who loves Rob, she passed away. She said to me,
this R. Kelly cousin.
You know he has a problem. And I said, yes, Mom. I want you to listen. I said, yes, Mom. What you all need to get through your heads. I know you can't deal with it. I know you can't deal with this. You call Team Truth, but you can't handle the truth, and that is this.
That your cousin's a pedophile?
No, see, you listen now. Listen to me now. You cannot handle the truth, and the truth of the matter is this. When a grown man desires to sleep with a teenage adult, an 18-year-old.
You said 13 earlier. That means he's
no. I never said nothing about no 13. What did you? I said I'm sorry, y'all. What I said was, I studied these laws now. If a person looks out of his window, we was talking about your cousin. No. Okay, we are. Listen to me, brother. Angelo said.
Levi, stop. Levi, go back to what I just asked earlier. What did you think of your cousin?
You heard what he said, comedian?
On BET. This is back in like 2009, after the trial, when he said, when you talk about teenage, how old are we talking?
I think that his statement was morally wrong, but it was not an illegal goddamn statement. And for Lifetime to use that, see, goddamn, why can't y'all get it through your heads, man?
Right, he said it.
Levi, yeah, he said
it. Listen, if he said it, he meant it, man.
Okay, so he said that he's sick.
No, that's not sick.
Is he sick?
Listen, no. It means that I morally disagree with him. You morally disagree with him. He said that
he's sick. Levi,
brother.
You're a highly educated individual. Is he sick? Is he sick, Levi?
Can I respond? No? From our society's moral standard, yes, he is. Now you gotta let me qualify that,
Levi.
No, you gotta let me qualify it. See, y'all, you're welcome, but you gotta let me qualify it now. Let me qualify.
Can't clean. Hell, you hear that?
Yo. They gonna use this tomorrow. They gonna use this tomorrow now. They gonna use this tomorrow. So I want to be clear on what I'm saying. From our society's moral standards, yes, he's sick. Just as prior to 1972, any individual, any American who was homosexual, Google what I'm saying now, homosexuality prior to 1972 was seen as a sickness.
Well, he said
factual.
He fit that category too. So he had
so Levi,
this man's crazy.
Levi, what you just listen. Levi, what you have just admitted that your cousin has a pattern of being sick.
Listen, why do y'all act like this is some big revelation when I've always said I don't agree with his moral decision? We like
you to elaborate.
All right, Dana, join it.
Listen, I'm gonna say it again.
We ain't gonna
I want the bloggers to. They gonna take this shit tomorrow and clip it and run with it. But I want to be clear when I say this.
It's your word.
According to our society's moral standards, Robert Kelly, R. Kelly,
is a pedophile.
My beloved cousin
is a pedophile.
Is sick.
It's a pedophile.
Hey, yes. Levi, that's why I love you, brother. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Levi.
And it ain't no trick. It's the truth, brother. And I respect you 100% for that. It's nothing.
Brother, I
got him.
Brother, no, you didn't get me. Because let me tell you something. When you step up to the plate, listen. When you step up to the plate with your back and the pitcher throws you the hardest curveball. If you are a real batter, a real baseball player.
No, Dana, come on, get this work.
Dana ain't going to admit it. Dana ain't ready to admit it because see, Dana.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's not going to come on here.
Dana ain't mature enough. Dana ain't mature enough to accept the real. Dana going to come and he going to fight everything and deflect and everything. He don't.
Now I have a question. I have a question for Angelo. According to what, because you're quite welcome, but I'm always gonna keep it real. Now listen to me very closely. According to what Angelo just said, and according to my admission, in this society, I want y'all to Google my words when I say this. There was a man named John Hinckley Jr. He shot, he didn't shoot at, he shot President Reagan. He shot him. John Hinckley Jr. never spent a fucking day in prison.
Hold on 1 second. Tell my Levi, hold on 1 second. Dana, why don't you just come into the chat, bro?
Dana don't want to go in.
Don't worry, you're not going to control the panel.
Dana
We're chilling. Nobody's fighting,
arguing. They won't be talking about me tomorrow.
Like Angelo said, this is a mature panel. You could get in.
Dana said they won't be talking about me. He said, fuck that. I'm tired of my red rooster head ass getting up and shit.
Sorry about that.
What I was saying is that the way that this American system of jurisprudence is set up and the penal system is set up, if this country and the Justice Department in this country were to adhere to their own laws and standards, what Angelo just said confirmed that my cousin doesn't belong in prison. What I just admitted to confirms that my cousin doesn't belong in prison. In this country, when you're sick, you get help.
Yeah, but you gotta ask for help. You gotta admit that you need help. See, he don't want to admit. He
asked for help. He did ask for help, Levi. There's plenty of people that have said that he did ask for help, but then when people tried, he pushed them away. So, what do you think about that?
Well, I think
he asked for help.
Well, I think when you say, listen to me, y'all. And I want to be clear because I know these terrorist bloggers are gonna take my statement and cut it and chop it and clip it.
Terrorist bloggers.
I'll say it. You know they're gonna do it, but I don't give a damn because, like Angelo said, we're in the fourth quarter, man. And a man that I love with all my heart, I love him, is facing life in prison. These motherfuckers, once that gavel drops, they're gonna go on and live the ratchet motherfucking lives that they've been living. They're gonna be the same dysfunctional, sexual deviant, sick motherfuckers that they've always been. I am the one.
They try to commit the Mann Act and wind up joining him.
Nah, ain't no motherfucker joining nobody, motherfucker. I'm just a blogger with an opinion.
Sipping on some Hennessy, can't sleep at night, so I don't give a fuck about them. What I'm saying to y'all is this, that you can never, ever, I called Larry a genius earlier, y'all. Michael Jordan what makes Michael Jordan great is that Michael Jordan has played against the greatest. He's played against Magic Johnson. I know that Larry, Angelo, being the intelligent men that they are, I have no desire to play against low-life, ignorant motherfuckers. If I can defeat Angelo in debate, if I can defeat Larry in debate,
fuck a debate. Marcus Houston is married, a married man. The 39-year-old singer and sister star Maya Dickey, 19 years old, shared the news on the verified Instagram account. Still an unbelievable moment. Wow. Damn. He married a 19-year-old. Mm, 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 mm. Damn. Got engaged in March 2019. My dad, Michael, loves her, and the people I'm closest to love her as well. Most importantly, we had Jehovah's blessings. Said they didn't start dating till he was an adult, till she was an adult. Houston explained they met because Dickie is a friend of the daughter of Chris Stokes. Stokes and Houston began working together when Houston was a member of the R&B band Immature. Oh, they got engaged in March and got married in 5 months. Boy, boy, boy. Whew. Free chaos. That's all I'm gonna keep screaming, y'all. Fuck what y'all talking about. Free goddamn chaos. Lock up Angelo. Subpoena the parents. That's what you do.
I can stand to say, hey, I'm a motherfucking champion. And when I conceded to Angelo's point just now, I conceded to what he said. Yes, according to our society's moral standards, my cousin is sick. That did not disarm me. That armed me. Because in order to win, listen, Angelo said earlier, I'm going to say this and I'm going to be quiet. Angelo said earlier, he said, you have never spoken ill of the young ladies, my family. But think about something, y'all. His attorney, Attorney Greenberg, did. He came on the scene calling them groupies and hoes. So how do you compare his attorney saying what he said and doing what he did, but his own cousin has never done that? It is because his attorney does not love him. I do. And I cannot defend him on social media lying and trying to squirm out of shit. Fuck that. I'm going to call it how it is. But go ahead. I don't think it.
Breaking news. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I say, I got Angelo here. I say me and Angelo. I say like we just vote these niggas in Team True regardless of whatever
they been Team True.
Everybody
they been Team True.
Regardless. We got a whole vote. Everybody that say Levi, Dana, Brooke is in Team Truth now. Put an I in the chat. Please.
I am.
Put a hashtag officially Team Truth.
I am. My God, they popping bottles over there. Listen, I am Team Justice, brother.
No, listen.
I am Team Justice.
Levi, what did we just tell you? We just told you. You're in. We voted.
No, sir. Listen to me.
You're in.
They're playing politics. They're playing political. They're playing politics, and that's cool. But I want to make this clear.
Levi, Puppy, you still didn't answer my question, bro.
Yes, go ahead. Ask me.
I asked you, how do you feel about the fact that people have come out to say that they tried to offer your cousin help and you just wouldn't accept it?
Well, let me say this, sweetheart. Admission is the first step to listen. Admission is the
answer that question. You
no, I can, bro. Listen.
Answer any of these.
Killed that shit. It's over with. And there you have it. You heard it. So y'all make the judge. Y'all do the call, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to my live. Happy Friday to everybody. Man. You heard it right here. Let me see. Let me see what you said, comedian. You said that's who wife? Rerun wife? Mm-mm. Yeah. Talking about Larry is a genius. He ain't that goddamn genius. He got caught for that 1.5 million and he ain't getting out. Yeah. He ain't gonna get out of that. R. Kelly said he's innocent. Larry said he's guilty. Mm-hmm. He said, I sit out the window. You know, he hate us so much that he got to talk about us because we stopped that dollar for the scheme. And y'all just come in the chat, listen to what he said in the very, very, very fucking beginning. This why Levi mad. That's why he always fucking with Larry now.
Advocating for my cousin, I was getting an average of 50 to 40,000 views. When these people came on the scene, nobody watches this R. Kelly shit. No one gives a fuck about it.
That nigga was mad.
Came on the scene.
That nigga was mad.
Advocating for my cousin, I was getting an average of 50 to 40,000 views.
He's
when
mad.
People came on the scene. Nobody watches this R. Kelly.
That's why he fuck with
no
Team
one gives
True.
a fuck about anyone advocating for him. But I came on the scene, not based on
what right does that
advocating for my cousin. I was getting an average of 50 to 40,000.
Subpoena the parents. Hey.
When these people came on the scene, nobody watches this R. Kelly shit. No one gives a fuck about anyone advocating for him. But I can't.
That's why he was mad, because he was getting them streams and probably scamming them people. He R. Kelly cousin to get money for him and all that shit, and this shit been stopped. Hell yeah, he big mad. What I'm finna say. Last night on my other channel, y'all, I did the same commentary, right? I go watch that one where I say I don't respect Angelo as a man or father, and I did a commentary about it. That nigga came out and did an IG, y'all. Oh my god, I didn't even get to hear the IG. Then they said he sent for me. He wanted me to come on his live. No, I don't want to come on this live. Come on this live for what? I ain't going, nigga. Please, nigga, you come on these parts, nigga. I'm just a YouTube blogger, nigga. Your daughter the one in all this shit. You is too. Like I say, you use your daughter for a cash cow, and now she exploiting herself. You continue to want to use that as a cash cow. You know, I still say this, and I'll close by saying this. I truly believe Angelo Clary had a plan A, plan B. The plan A was for his daughter to go in to get some type of record deal or something with R. Kelly so he could use it and shop it around, like he said, to his A&R cousin. You know, that was his plan, or his business proposition that he proposed to R. Kelly that R. Kelly choose not to accept. And I believe because he been turned down and let down by R. Kelly, let down by his daughter. Then he came with the plan. She was 17 years old, and Lifetime documentary bullshit. And that's what I told the lead. He was mad because his daughter said, fuck him. She said, I'm old enough. I don't have to. Why milk the cow when I can get the cow for free? And that's what she did. She excluded him out. He got mad. So the way to make Azriel pay is to get R. Kelly locked up and she heard at the same goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I peeped the game now, man. You know? And I'm also closed by saying this. I would never respect him as a man. I would never respect him as a father. I don't give a fuck what names he called me or what he called me. Period. I bet you I'm not signing my daughter to no motherfucker who I never met, never seen, at the table, talked to, on the phone, or whatever. Gayle King said it best. He did not talk to no Valerie Clary, Valerie Payton. You know what I'm saying? When he did the interview with them, and she said, we reached out to the Clarys and they said they never spoken to a Valerie Payton. So how the fuck is you signing your daughter off to a Valerie Payton that don't exist? That's strike number one as a fucking parent. Number two, how you allow your 17-year-old daughter override you as a fucking parent? You know what I'm saying? Number three, as an adult, if any kid going to spend a night over anybody's house to do anything, a parent must talk to another parent, not send a child to make grown-up decisions and get him permission to. That's on him. And what kills me is every time he called R. Kelly a pedophile, a rapist, a child molester, he fucks little girls. Those are you, Angelo. And I'm sticking to it because you allowed your child to make grown-up decisions, to make grown-up situations, and saying that I trust my child. How you trust your child with a fucking grown man that you always screaming? He 50-something years old, but you ain't had no problem as your 40-something-year-old ass sending her over there. That's the problem I have as a man, as a father. You didn't have no problem with sending your daughter over there. But now R. Kelly's locked up. You want to scream all this woofing ass shit. He this, he that, and he fucks little girl. If he spend more time with his kids, he wouldn't have time to spend with mine. But in order for him to spend time with your kid, your child, it had to be permission from the parent. And even your unfit ass wife, Alice Clary, said out her own mouth she regret buying that ticket. So when y'all talk about facts and doing homework, that shit ain't nothing to do. It's just out there. You just research. So when they talk about all that, Google this, Google that, Google R. Kelly, Google this, you Google this Alice Clary, you Google Angelo Clary, you Google Azriel Clary, and then you have your fucking case solved. Free fucking R. Kelly. And I rest my goddamn case and I drop this goddamn mic. I love y'all. Have a happy motherfucking Friday. Don't forget, sign up to my goddamn Patreon, goddamn it. They don't want this smoke from me. I bring the real shit. They put it out there for me to bring. Get mad at me because the shit they put out there that I bring back to light to the people that they forget to realize some shit. Y'all want to Google something? Google them. Google Alice Clary, Angelo Clary, and Azriel Clary and see the lies and the motherfucking Clarys because they told a whole lot of lies that contradict a lot of shit they saying. And the only reason he said fuck R. Kelly at the last time because he knew he can't come back to Chicago. That's why he said, hey, y'all ain't never heard me say this before. Fuck R. Kelly. But the nigga wasn't saying that when R. Kelly was free. The daughter read him his rights. She signed out. She brought out the blueprint. Daddy already knew. Mama already knew. Kels told her to call. She said, I ain't want to call. Fuck them. They be bitching and biggering all the goddamn time. She choose not to call them. So for all that kidnap and all that locked in the room, no phone, no this, all that lick him beat ass bullshit. Stop lying, Azriel. You did have a phone. You did make calls. I just played a little clip of you. I'm in love. Whoever said I ain't got no phone, I do have a phone. I just choose not to talk to my parents. And I'm done. Y'all have a good Friday. Bless my channel. I love y'all. Y'all be good. I'm out. I got you, Shorty 140. Power 123. You want to get on the man's panel with me? I'll get Debo. We get some more men around here. We got some more men. I find some men. We do all men panel. Yep. Sure will. Coming soon. Hell yeah. Subpoena the parents. I'm out.